It is me. I already forgot what the catchphrase is. I think it's like, it's me again. Something like that. Are you enjoying the darkness? I am. I am indeed. I hope I'm close enough to the microphone. And then I'm gonna just gap. Because it looks like I got books on my head and I'm balancing them. I am one of those ladies going down to fetch a pail of water. That's cool. Well, I'm sure it's not cool. Oh, I don't know. Maybe people like that kind of thing. We just assume they probably wouldn't. I don't know. Some of the things we should have just left them alone. That has lots to do with world building. One day you will definitely understand what that all has to do with anything. Well, I could do what 3 or 2 days of YouTube teaches you. One, don't expect massive growth. Don't expect lots of comments. Don't expect much views. And do not expect any likes. I got 2 likes. I think I'm just damn lucky with one of them. The other one was a friend of mine. Like, I don't know how to check out who's the likes. So if you know how to do that, then, because maybe 2 of them are friend of mine. Who knows? Right? But the thing is, okay, like, for instance, yeah, like, yeah, basically, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. You gotta talk to yourself a lot. You gotta get used to staring at yourself. And it's not the screen. Like there was someone I watched for a bit telling me the ins and the outs and all that. I watched a couple of those videos as many of us do when we're first starting out. Of course, I'm one of those. I'm gonna figure it out all on my own people. So that's obviously where the problem may or may not be coming from. Internalize. Um, So yeah, so don't expect very much progress. Like I think I'm lucky to have the progress I had in, what is like 2 subscribers in 2 days or 3 days. One well counts and doesn't count, right? Like, you know, you know what I mean. It's like he's a friend, So he clicked because he's my friend. The other person, well, friends count. Don't be mean. Friends count. They were friends, damn it. All right, we got that figured. But yeah, it's just in that in of itself is pretty decent. Especially when you're just, you really have no idea what you're doing. And yeah, you're like, because yeah, like I'm trying to figure out how to, without going into analytics or checking other people's videos, and trying to figure out from my own what's, comparing from my own, like what, which is I want to say it's like a lopsided view, but it's not even a view. It's just not the way you go about it. I don't. Well, obviously it's not. It would have maybe worked. But I just want to learn the way I want to learn. And if I find out I like this is eventually, well, yeah. I think we talked about the master plan before, but I think we should focus small and forget about that for a bit and just work on this channel. So I've already reiterated what some of the things I'll be doing here. So yeah, but this video is to tell you what I've learned within 3 days of trying to be a YouTuber. Not a lot of comments. One was just, well, I subscribe to you, so you subscribe to me. So you could say no comments. Not everybody's, like, you're not going to get a lot of views. And when you think you understand why something's getting views, so something else is getting views, and you put it together, you're not guaranteed views. It seems to be even short videos sometimes get you somewhere. It's hard to tell. Like my biggest video is like 5 views, and I think it's like doesn't even pass the 10-second mark. So So I don't know what happened there. I got a like on Twitter. I don't know how the hell that works exactly. Like, I don't know, am I supposed to, well, obviously I'm grateful, so I subscribe to the guy. I should, make words, connect. Say, hey, thanks, man. Stuff like that. So it probably will. So yeah. No, those are pretty basic things. I mean, if you're solely on here to become famous well, not world building. I'm not here to become a famous world builder. I already am. I'm not well. No way. I mean, YouTuber. If you come on here wanting to be okay, and then the words aren't. I've been possessed by Joe Biden. That means the words aren't working like the way they're supposed to. Apparently, anyways. He's got the word idiocy to the virus. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with senility or old age. So it's a word idiot virus that he caught from Trump. I don't know. Both those guys are crazy. No, I'm sorry, Americans. Uh, anyhow, yeah, and like there can't be any of this. There can't be 8 hours of pausing or no cuts. All right, like it is not going to be easy, especially if you want to see progress and make progress fast. Like I'm I'm a little like that, right? So yeah, do not expect fast progress. So um, what else? Seriously, what else have I learned? Um, well, it's not easy. You're not guaranteed success. You're never going to know exactly what you want to say. I would say, but do a script and for ads, but well, do both. Have a rough outline. I find that having a rough outline helps. Ad-libbing, it will also help with that. Now, I bet you one thing that would get me more views or subscribers or whatever is having an actual time. Like, I come on at this time. But no, I have to be willy-nilly and all over the place. So I'm doing the quantity versus quality, which, I don't know. I don't know if it's working, but because I was just about to say it's working for me, but I don't necessarily know. And I don't know. I mean, I don't. Well, it looks like obviously you can tell my equipment's not so great. But then again, I mean, you have to admit that's awesome right there. This. Oh, there we go. This shit. That's awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that. None of those colors are act. Well, what do you know? I learned something. I won't tell you what it was though. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. All right. So I've rambled on about this, but it's what have I learned? Be patient. Key thing. Be patient. Um, Now you'd think, I don't know. Well, you can go on to, like, I got stuff that it goes to Twitter and Facebook. I got one guy who liked it and passed it around on Twitter, which is pretty sweet, actually. That was the one on buyer loyalty and how the digital market isn't really that much of a boogeyman, especially if you have loyal customers. Like the fact that Wizard of the Coast stopped making PDFs apparently because they were worried about piracy because of how easy it is, I think, to take. Anybody, please correct me. Take away their money by piracy. Thing is, though, a loyal customer may pirate it and buy it. Do both. Like I had I don't know if I want to. Well, might as well. Like for instance, I pirated one book. No, it's in here, and I went through it, and they told me, well, you know what? I'm glad. We love that you picked up our book, but you know what? I mean, how do you expect us to keep throwing out the kick-ass material if you do not, give us money? So next day, after illegally buying this book, kapoo! I bought it. Where's the wildfire? I don't know what that means. I haven't got to play it yet. I might read it though. It's still pretty sweet. I have isn't that awesome? Like this is pretty fucking awesome. I'm gonna look at this today. So okay. So I do believe one of the alright. So and honestly, some people just like I will just like a video. Like there are people out there who just like a video. And that's fine. But, it's also there are others that are very, you'll find those who are very, well, do I want to do that? Or do I don't want to do that? Or who just don't even think about it, Like sometimes I don't even think about it. And I don't even, So don't expect, that's something I'm having the problem with. I'm just expecting that I'm going to not get the views. Like at least get everyone who, you know what I mean. But that's not how it works. Because even I don't have predictable viewing ways. Like I was saying, sometimes I'll view and like every video, and then the next day I won't do it to anyone. And like I'm in because I'm on a video kick here. I haven't viewed anything either behind my own face. That might be what's pissing me off. Well, not pissing me off, but what's freaking, because you can't stare at yourself for too long. You become a narcissist. So, yeah. Hooligans and narcissists. There's another game for you. I made it up. You probably knew that. I'm pretty sure. Well, and even if you didn't, how are you not supposed to know, right? I'm not sure that was proper English. The guy whose natural language is English doesn't know English. I like to call it my second language. I do. I call it my second language because I don't know how to speak it very well. But I'm English. Like Canadian, I guess. Which you've assumedly already figured out if you like orange. What? It's red. Yes, the flag is red, but everything else around it is kind of orange. Nah, I was going to say dumb stuff there for a second. So yeah, but have fun, alright? Like, I've already forgot what I'm talking about, and I'm having fun. It doesn't take that long to load up, but, I mean, I haven't showed the book I got, the quality for quantity, or quantity and quality, where you do the quantity, God will bring the quality. You don't have to believe in God to use this concept. I'll show you the book again some other time if you really want to. It's called The Artist's Way. You don't have to, you don't. You just don't. I don't. I just assume I flick it into my world view and just go from there. Mind you, you know how some of us are. You're always on your own way. Think they're done, and I intend on using it till its fullest. I don't know. Like I don't even know how copyright really works. You'd know that too if you, yeah. Well, no, because it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. I was going to talk about, alright, so, okay. Back to focus. And this thing is some things. No, I'm thinking on the other viewers that I watch, and I don't hit a lot of boxes. So, oh wait, this was, what can I tell you about? Yeah, the name of the game is My Thoughts on 3 Days of Being a YouTuber. It's fun. I understand I have to stop staring and friggin' refreshing because I've been doing that, honestly. It's ridiculous, it's dumb, that's not how, you're just gonna burn yourself out. You got other things to do after you've done a video, do other things, alright? Don't just, yeah, like for instance, it's like reading, not reading, it's like writing. If you are a writer, that's just something I wanted to do, is at one point in time I wanted to be a writer, right? But you have to read, and I don't read, because I just can't stay focused enough. And yes, well, why don't you all read shorter stories? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go try that, but then, the shading's weird on my face, that's all. What's causing that? Am I gonna have a dilemma here? No, I already had the dilemma. Sorry about that. Okay, I think dilemma maybe, yeah, we're done with that. We're done with the darkness. Yeah, the dilemma? Oh no, my face was patchy, like, lighting wise. So I thought that was weird. I'm hungry. I have popcorn. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can see it. 1721. Not bad. So let's try to recap. I can tell you, don't be impatient. You have to be patient. Like anybody's going to tell you this. Be patient. Don't overdo it. There's that thing where the guy says about 20 videos. See, I don't know. I don't see no success from that because, well, one, I'm not completely listening to him, and two, I mean, I don't know. You just don't look at your face. See, yeah, no. See, if I edit, yeah, I'm editing. You gotta edit. Alright? We don't have to. It's just that I probably prefer to edit my videos now that I come to it. And editing, I'm like, well, it was when it was VCRs editing. Jenny, you actually, yeah, I know, because there's a generation of you that might not even know what a VHS is. Of course, you don't know what a VHR is, because I think I just made that up. And if I didn't, could you please tell me what it is? Maybe that's what one of us, yeah. And you don't need to state how out of touch you are, I think. I think they can pick that up on your own. It's like, well, I'm not going to do it now. Why not? Because I just had a conversation with myself. Interesting. But yeah, don't expect anything really. Just be grateful for what you get. And that doesn't mean you just sit there and like praise Jesus every time you get it. So if I do a spin, I have a sub spin, I spin. That sounds fun. It's to entertain myself. I like doing silly things. It's fun, and sometimes I don't get embarrassed by the dumb stuff I do. And that always, yeah, not. There's no reason I'm knocking on that. I was just curious to know about that color. If it looks different on the screen, it looks more burnt. It's like a, yeah. Do you see that? You have to. What game is that? That's your mission. Is to in the comment. Tell me what game that is. No hands, sorry. Um, but honestly, if you just like talking to yourself, laying back, you know, then it doesn't matter how you do it. But if you want results, well, I haven't gotten results yet, so I can't tell you. But like I said, I can tell you what not to expect or something like that. Don't expect fast motion. Don't expect a lot of views. So, okay, this is the same racket we're all making. So give me a second while I come up with my own, try not to be a parrot. Parrots can talk and sometimes you repeat people's words over and over again just in case. And I'm not treating, there are probably people out there who don't know what a parrot is. Because, I didn't know that story I already told, but I'll tell you it again. I forgot I told you. It has nothing to do with parrots. Well, you go through a lot. Like, even if you decide you're not, like, I just go record, gazoom, right? And I stop it. But what I didn't expect, no, there's a lot of, I go on for a bit, clink, go on for a bit, clink. There's no, editing. But, editing is good. Like, what if I laugh for half an hour straight? Or you laugh right at it. But they don't actually talk too much about editing. But editing could be crucial. You can take a shit video and make it much, much better by cutting out all, so editing is probably something you want to get into. But you don't want to overdo it, right? You don't want to go for the gold, If you have a half-hour video that needs massive editing, but you're just starting out, you might want to put that into the backlog, So, yeah, you know what I mean, because it's going to be held at it, and I think you understand what I'm getting at. It might be too much for you, especially if you're just learning how to edit. So if you got a half-hour video, you want to turn it into 12 minutes, yeah, might want to wait until you've got more experience editing before you hear that. That's what I would personally say. Then this is from using a VHS to edit, class projects or whatever. So, yeah. I'm assuming it's different because it's all digitized. I'm going to assume, but I'm pretty sure it works on the same principles. I was the cameraman, and yeah, I was the cameraman for my class. Not my class, my group. Anyways, it doesn't matter too much. It was pretty fun. I just did my own thing. I did a lot of weird angles. Yeah, it was fun. Now the way I'm doing it here, you're gonna have to tell me, how does this work where you're just doing a screen? It seems fine to me. I don't have a problem with it. So I also, to me, you don't have to have the best software. In fact, there's probably a lot of people who go out there, get a ton shit load of software, getting all Invicta, true size of Roman legion. Oh, that sounds cool. I'll have to find that later. Google Chrome. Oh yeah, it's YouTube. It's on the same platform. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. The constant. It's my belly. Yeah, I don't know why I tell you that. Okay, so yeah, gear is not a necessity. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't think it's because it's near Halloween, it's ambiance. For all everyone's intents and purposes, this is what I'm going for, and having nothing to really do with gear. But I mean, if you're going to be eventually, I will be getting gear. I just don't. To start off with, I don't think you need it, because I didn't get any of my views to do with gear. I don't think it has. You do. Well, I don't know. I personally don't think it's important, but what do I know? I just turned it. And yes, it is annoying when my face glows for a good 2 seconds. Plan out. Like, I've wasted like so many videos just trying to ad lib from the beginning. And I've done some. Like, here's the book again. And I make a big deal out of the book. I also have passive aggressive tendencies, as some of you might have noticed. Wow. I don't even know if you can. I gotta check to see if you can actually hear these things. But yeah, here, my system and world, homebrew. Like, I could redo these. What's this? Setting, streaming, setting. I got that. Let's do a little road up. We're gonna drive up the road because we're pretty sure the pizza man's not gonna be able to find our house. So we're gonna drive our car up to the road and we're gonna wait from there, and then we're gonna do a drag race. And if I win, I get the pizza for free. All right. So okay, this is what happens when you look at a diary. You get transported. My dinner 2 days ago transported me. It was awesome. Or was it one day ago? Well, yeah. All the dinners just not even tasting more better. More better. I'm going there later though. Alright, so Jesus Christ, excuse the language. Like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna say more after that, but it's like all I want to say is wash, translation. That's all I'm gonna take. It's like that friggin' doobly doo. Like, please stop saying dumb stuff.